Yo, 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 everybody, you don't know it's me, the craziest guy out there. You know what I mean? Listen, you guys see the title of this thing. I'm going to tell you why I think Late Night with Rick 20JB. I'm Rick 20JB, by the way. Why I think my show is the best in the UK. Reasons being why I think it's the best in the UK because of the type of content that I'm creating. Now, some people might disagree with me, some people might agree with me. It's up to you what you want to do, but trying to show no disrespect to anyone else, showing what they do, trying to respect everyone else. But please understand, my thing is completely different. Completely different. You know what I'm saying? I know I got a little tune playing in the background there, but that's one of mine. Don't worry about that. That's one of mine, everybody. Yeah. So yeah, we're starting the vibes in this one. So everybody, yo, slow, definitely late night Rick 20JB. I'm Rick 20JB again, everybody. For those who don't know, I mean, so yes, so everyone, let's start with episode one. Let's speak about episode one, the first episode I've done. That was with Ruby. Now Ruby does OF. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna show anything in here. So everyone, please go check it out. This is more of a talking thing. If anyone jump in and feel like they want to speak, they want a message, send us some messages. The live chat is right there, so feel free. So yes, you get what I'm saying. We get through that one right there. Putting the nerve. Usually the putting the nerve is going off. There will be no putting the nerve today. Putting the nerve and all of that. There will be none of that today. But again, welcome to the welcome to the title of the show. If you guys see, we're calling it why I think why I think my show is one of the best in the UK. Reasons being because of the type of content to create. I don't see the type of content that I create. I don't see no one else in the UK creating that type of content. And if anyone is listening, you want to see exclusive content, we got a Patreon. So you can go subscribe to our Patreon. You see exclusive content. The girls, them, you know what I mean, revealing a bit more. So go check that out. You know what I mean? That's all. Let's strip down. It goes crazy and exclusive content. So go check it out if you want to. Now, explain to you the idea behind the show. It was obviously I do music, as I said. So I feel like I was creating enough content for the channel. And I sort of kind of think that I'm a funny person. Not really sure why I think that, but yes, I think that I'm a funny individual. So yeah, I decided to do the shows. But first of all, I was gonna do one. It was gonna be called Watch Your Mouth. Someone else was meant to do that, but no disrespect to them, no shades on them. It done a one episode. I showed it to a few people that didn't really think that much of it. So you know what? I thought, yeah, you know what, yeah. F it, why not do some myself? So I jumped in and do it myself. And it turned out really, really good because of the kind of content that I wanted to create. Now, if you're gonna watch my show and expect me to be there dissing the girls, trying to put them down, trying to tell them, oh, no man's gonna want you, no man's gonna need you because of what you do. No, you're not gonna hear that from me. But what I do explain to everyone on my show is what you do today determine and other people actions tomorrow. Reasons being I saying that. So some girls I say to them, if you got crazy high body count and someone don't want to be with you in the future, you can't be upset with them for that. That's their choice. You know what I mean? You can't be like, oh, why? No. Again, that's their choice. If they don't want to be with you because you've racked up 50 bands, 100 bands, it's their choice. If they want to be with you, again, that's their choice. The same way you got a right to decide if you want to be with them. They got a right to decide if they want to be with you. You understand? Me personally, I don't care. I get up and get on my life. I don't disrespect no one that's on the show. So if you see no one there and people expect me to start disrespecting them, that's not gonna happen, mate. It's not gonna happen. One of the rules we got in the show is when you walk in, please respect yourself and respect everyone at the same time. You know what I mean? If you can't respect yourself and respect everyone at the same time, there's a door for a reason. Please use it. Like, and I do my thing as well. I pay people to be on my show, so it's not just random people that comes on my show. I select who's gonna be on my show, so I know that I know what I'm getting. I know what I'm getting. Yeah, sometimes it goes wrong. Some people just sit there dry. I think that was it episode five? I think it's episode five. We had a guest on. She basically just sat there all the time, trying to look cute. I don't see the purpose of it. She weren't that cute, I'll be so honest. So she just sat there all the time trying to look cute. She weren't cute. She just pretty much destroyed the old vibes in the room, really. She was more trying to be rude to someone else. I don't know the rule of it, but my PA was there at the time. My PA, I tried to tell her to leave or not, because that's totally up to my PA. She didn't. She just let her get on. Let her get on. When we get to the end of the show, we spoke about it after. We decided that we'll never make that sort of mistake again, which we've never made that sort of mistakes again. So, yeah, you live and you learn, as they say, right? And we lived and we learned from that one. Yeah, that was episode 5. I know I'm gonna go in no particular order in these episodes. Um, no order, no particular order in these episodes, right? So as I said, episode 1 that was with Ruby, Ruby. Now, if you haven't checked that out, go check that out. We were still learning, still putting the little touches together. But Ruby came in and Ruby was funny. Rooney, we have a laugh. You know what I mean? We have a laugh. Me and Ruby. You know what I mean? We had good conversation. We speak about everything, no boundary. We spoke about life, and we spoke about what everyone like doing. What's your what's your kink, and what will you do? What won't you do? You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that was Ruby. Episode 2. I don't forget. I remember one of the names. So on episode 2, yeah, episode 2, I had my friend in. One of my friends that came in and co-hosted with me was Kai, and then I had Story. Yeah, I had Story and oh my god, this is bad. Story and Cat. Story and Cat was the guest for episode 2. You know what I'm saying? There was the guest for episode 2. So there was a guest for episode 2. So it was me, Cat, and Story, and my friend, and my brethren. That was a good episode. I felt like that was funny. That was really good. We call that one just for laughs. Just for laughs. Just for laughs. And that was just still me getting warmed up. Still getting warmed up. You understand what I'm saying? So episode 3. I'm Jamaican, by the way, so you're gonna hear 3 instead of number 3. So yeah, episode 3, we decided to bring in, just start spicing it up. So we had Melena, and can't remember the next girl name at the moment, but they came in, and you know what I mean. We start spicing up. They done that damn skiddly diddly thing. They were looking good. You understand what I'm saying? They look nice. They look nice. They were looking good from what we done a damn skiddly thing. And yeah, that was episode that was episode 3. Episode 4 now. Episode 4, we're gonna carry on same type of vibe story. Obviously, for reasons being story story was meant to story co-host episode 3 with me. She was meant to come back for 4. She didn't, but we brought in for that one. I brought in there was me, it was me, Kat, and those 2 influencers, beautiful girls, absolutely beautiful girls. Got nothing bad to say about them. At first, I thought it was gonna be a bit uptight, but there wasn't. The conversation was good. Conversation went well. I mean, start deep. We talk about stuff. We talk about do down, what you're gonna do if a relationship end. You know what I mean? If the man should take his stuff back, I think you should. By the way, I'm done now. If any man's out there, stop leaving girls what you get them. Take it back. If the relationship is end, take your stuff back. I don't care what no one wants to say about me. That's my rule. I'm taking my stuff back. That's me. Not saying it's right. Not saying it's wrong. Again, that's just me. And then for that was episode for episode 5. Uh, I went totally wrong on that one. I went wrong on that one. That was a bad decision. As I said, that's when we had one guest that would sit there and try to look beautiful. Wasn't very good at it. Didn't try to speak. That was just like that it did piss me off, should say. But I just thought to myself, I just move on from it. I won't let it make me angry, should say. So I moved on from it. Moved on from that one, and then yeah, it made me upset. So Sat down, had a conversation with my PA, should say, and then we decided, you know what, yeah, not gonna make the same mistake again. So came around episode 6, and that's when we start spicing it up, everybody. Hey, put in the nerve. So for episode six, we had 3 guests. So that one was me and Cat co-host with me. So it was me and Cat. Was obviously Cat co-host with me, and then we had Raw. Excuse me for this one. We had Kiki. Can't remember one person. And we had Kiki and Shannon and another girl. Conversation was good. One person didn't speak that much. I didn't want to really let it go, let himself speak that much. What I find out with you have to be careful with some of these girls. If they got a boyfriend, they don't really want to speak about what they do or what they have done, or you know what I mean. They want to be a bit shy about it. Want to be a pretender amongst us, should say, which I think is just absolutely stupid. And to be honest, don't come on the show if you want to just sit there and not really speak that much because you got a man. Yeah, I understand. You know what the show is about. We're gonna speak about every and anything. We go off, it goes crazy. I mean, we have serious conversation, but it's not a serious show. It's about having fun and a laugh about every and anything that we do speak about, which I try to remember. I try to remind everyone of that fact. So yeah, that's what I try to do. Remind everyone of the fact that yeah, it's about having a fun and laugh about every and anything that we do speak about. But sometimes, for some reason, people seem to forget and think like you're just there to sit there. Again, anyone I don't pay them to sit there, so we had to bring it out. You know what I mean? Speak about everything. Speak about a girl's kink. So that one, you should go watch it. That episode 6. So speak a few things. Yeah, someone said they like when their kink is a man peeing in their you know what, which I was like, raw. Okay, cool. That one took me by surprise. But again, I don't judge. It's not my space to judge. So I let people speak freely. Please speak. If you want to speak, say what you want to say. Again, I appreciate when people speak. So when they open them out and start speaking, that one I really do appreciate. So speak if you want to speak and talk up the things as Will said. Chat it up now. Yes, it. So yeah, they were speaking about speak about what their kink is. Someone else, which is um was like in the you know what I mean, they're like the old spank and the old all of that, it go crazy. That one went off. Shannon, she didn't know back or nothing. She said Shannon is like, I don't care. Shannon was saying if you don't spit in her mouth, it's not really your body. She ain't gonna cut it. If you're not really spanking her, she's not gonna cut. If you're not squeezing her, you're not gonna count it. Shannon is telling you from the jump, she's not gonna count it. You know what I'm saying? So that one was a very good one. That's when I start opening up my eyes and how I can start making that's when I open up my eyes, I should say. How I can make the show a lot better. So I sat down and realized, okay, cool. This is how we're gonna make it better going forward. So we're not gonna mess around. We're not gonna really intend to um play no games. We're just gonna go forward. So yeah. So then we shoot episode 7. Now, this again, I made a mistake in that. Something that you guys probably will see, but probably won't see. We'll see. We'll go with that. We'll see if anyone ever see it, if we ever really let it out, should say, or if we just keep it. Yeah, I mean, it's content. It's sitting there. I probably yeah, probably let's let it go. Just put it out there. I don't know. Yeah, that was meant to be episode 7. So the mistake I made in that one is I invited one of my friend who kept on pestering me. Oh yeah, let me come, let me come, let me come. Not the funniest guy, a bit of a narcissist to be honest, but you know what? Yeah, he says one, two things that's funny. I felt like he would have went all right, but this guy, my brethren, I'm gonna come out and say, just wouldn't shut up. He just went to speak way too much more than the girls. And again, the show is about letting the girls speak. They're guests. If you're there to co-host with me, it's not for you to take up 80% of the conversation. And I felt like that's what it done. So that was episode 7. That was meant to be episode 7, I should say. No one Saw that one. That one is still there. It's still there in the archive. So I don't know. Might use it one day. It did cost me money, so might just put it as content one day. Never know. Or I might just put it on Spotify or something. But again, people, we're on Spotify as well. So go check us. Go check us. Listen to us on Spotify if you want. I mean, please go stream us over there. So that was episode 7. Again, you gotta learn from these things. That was a big mistake. That one was a big mistake because again, I invited my friend. He came along and he started messed the thing up. So I had to scrap it. As I said, it's sitting there in the archive. So no, might see it one day. There was some good stuff in it, but you just want to shut up 80% of it. You want to spend talking. So that was a waste of an episode. So I had to think of a way to make it better. Hence, my first one-on-one. So I bring in Piggy Mouth. Now, Piggy Mouth is a UK corn star. So that was for episode 7. She's a UK corn star. And yeah, and that's when I started shooting the stuff for Patreon. Episode, yeah, that was, as I said, episode 8, but it's episode 7 because we had to scrap the previous one. So for episode 7, we started at Piggy Mouth, the corn star. And yeah, shoot some content. We done the episode. I done the episode with her, and that was a really good one. That was a really good episode. I can't even lie. She was fun. She spoke. You know, we had a laugh. She was intelligent. She was okay. She spoke. She's so this open eyes, like not because of what someone do as a job doesn't mean they can't hold a proper conversation or a good conversation today. She all around the girl was just fun. She was funny. She's funny, outspoken, and she didn't care. She was just about having a laugh. Or we just sat there and have a good conversation. It was a short one, but it was a fun one. We sat there and have a good conversation. I spent the whole time just laughing. I forgot that I was shooting a show. That's how funny it was. I just got all caught up in the conversation with her. So we just sit there having a laugh, like having a proper laugh, like laugh about everything, and then yeah, we spoke about some really good stuff. Oh, she got started. Oh, she got in it. And the funniest thing about it, so she's 39 and she got started. I think she got started when she was like 36 or something, 35, 36. And she said, like, obviously, the way she got into it, she obviously go watch it anyway. It's a good episode. This is really good. And then obviously after that, we shoot some stuff for Patreon. And she went crazy. This girl stripped completely down, so that's a crazy one. She didn't care. She was just, so it was funny. It was a proper laugh. I think my PA, she was in shock because I had a new PA for that show, and she was just in completely shocked. She was like, "Oh my god!" But she loved it at the end. She said, obviously, it's one of the funniest things she ever like watch, and she never like obviously see anything got shoot live before in it. So she said that was experience for her, but she said she loved it. Big up to her as well. Pinning in her, she done her damn thing. She done her job. And yeah, so for those who don't know, I shoot episode 7 and episode 8 in the same day. So episode 7 and episode 8 got done the same day. So after that, we finished with Piggy Mouth. We got in, yeah, so we rest for like 10 minutes and then we went straight back to shooting with Shannon and Rebecca. No, Rebecca. Obviously, Shannon I shoot with a couple times. She's cool. Shannon is one, and I think she's in one of my music videos as well. Cool girl, absolutely. Yeah, she's a nice girl. You know what I mean? Can have a laugh with her when she's chill. When she's not, good luck to you, boy. If she's in a hyperactive mood, like you're gonna get nothing much out of Shannon but craziness. But when she starts speaking, she's funny. You know what I mean? She's a funny girl. She is a funny girl. So I only got 3 people in there at the moment, but listen, it's my first time doing this. So you're listening, like, thank you for being here. If you're not subscribed, please do. If you're listening to this after it's been recorded and released, yeah, if you're not subscribed, again, please do. So again, if you notice, the name of this is why I think Late Night with 20 JB is the best show in the UK. It's because of the type of content that we create, and we don't judge, and we just have a laugh. We have a laugh. And I mean, so girls I speak to some beautiful girls. No one can take that away from my show. I speak to some beautiful girls, beautiful attitude. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. Having a laugh, having a fun about every and anything that we do speak about. So I do speak to some beautiful girls. And yeah, so we're gonna talk about, yeah, again, episode 8. So that was the final episode with Shannon and Rebecca, and that just when obviously when Rebecca turned up, I thought Rebecca was gonna be a bit, you know what I mean, not fun. But mate, when this girl started speaking, she was so funny, so energetic, so energetic. Ah, mate, she was super funny, and it's like end up having a laugh again. And obviously, the craziest thing about that, I know I'm a bit back and forth my story. The backstory to that episode, just before that, me and Shannon had a big disagreement. So it was like shouting at each other, whatever, shut up. She was going to shut up, Rico. I was going to shut up, Shannon. You know what I mean? Hey, all of that, F you, F you. But once we started shooting, we went into work mode, and we just went into like work mode. And me and Shannon, well, start having a laugh as well. So between me, Rebecca, and Shannon, me, Rebecca, and Shannon, obviously, that episode is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So that's out. That's crazy. That episode is crazy. And then we shoot some other exclusive content for that episode as well. That one you got to go and see for yourself. They didn't go like as much as Piggy might went, but it was good. It was good. They were sitting there looking beautiful, looking sexy, looking super fabulous, expelidocious as they should. But yeah, go check that one out. Episode 8. That was me and Shannon. Guys. So that was the end of series 1. So the intention was to shoot 12 episodes for each series. Series 1, as I just told you, everything behind it. But for series 1, I was just still trying to figure everything out. Still trying to get everything together. Like, and I felt like it took me a while to figure out exactly how to put it together. And guys, it's not easy, but at the same time, I don't think it's hard. It's just you gotta create content so people know that you're not joking around. Because it depends on the sort of people you're trying to reach out to. They're gonna think, okay, cool, it's just a joke or whatever. They're not really trying to do anything. But guys, if you put some money aside and you can pay someone to be there, pay someone to be in your show, innit? Instead of just having people coming on that you know it's gonna be absolutely, some people's gonna be idiots. It's gonna be mix. That's all people could get. I should play just mixing it. You might get someone good this week, someone crazy next week, which you don't want that. You want that fun. And I think that's what I learned from watching different podcasts. Like, so I watch No Jumper. If you don't know about No Jumper, check out No Jumper. No Jumper is crazy. So I watched that and I realized the way Adam speak to people, like he's not judgmental. He just come there, let people speak your mind. So he's got corn stars in there. He's got girls that do OF. He's got rappers in there. So yeah, and just let people come and speak freely. You don't sit there and cuss them. You know what I mean? He's what is. You come, you have a conversation, and then, yeah, you're on your way. And then if you know, another thing that I watch as well is T-Pain Nappy Boy Radio podcast. That's crazy. The T-Pain one is crazy. He gets in rappers, comedians, and all of that. He just have a laugh, mate. That one will have you going like no. So I'll be just laughing your head off. So those are the 2 podcasts I took and muddled my one off, to be honest. T-Pain got all the sound effects going on. And I love sound effects, so I got in the studio one day and I made loads of sound effect with my engineer. We upload them and then, yeah. So like there's this app you can download as well, guys. Put on your iPad if you don't want sound effects on there. I go off my iPad. So I basically work off the iPad when I'm on a show, you can see. So that's all my sound effect. There's an app there and I just press it and all these sounds comes out. Like real good sound. The printing in Europe is my favorite. Hey, printing in Europe. That's my favorite. So, in saying that, and then there's some podcasts out there, like, and speak about the ones that I watch. So there's just pearly things. So I've been on just pearly things. Like it's fun. It's a good environment when you're there, and I mean, it's have a laugh. But this is what I say, like, it's different because she never know who she's gonna get on the show. What I begin to realize, like she had a woman on the other day. I think the woman's 40 something, start behaving like a junkie and idiot. She had to kick this woman out. Yeah, that's one situation. There was another situation where Richard, which I'm gonna get into him in a minute, where Richard started a whole argument with a girl that could have it did went the wrong way, but in the end it got sorted out. I think where the girl got up, started saying I'm gonna smoke you, which is not a good thing, but he seemed to think it was funny. He found it funny. So shout out to him. Um he found it funny, which thing is not funny, then he back like wherever see I could see that he was shitting himself just sitting there. Because you know what I mean, sometimes when people say some stuff to you, you can either tell them to shut up or something. He didn't want to do none of that, man. He didn't want to open his mouth whatsoever. He was just sitting there, really and truly shitting himself. And then the next day, he was on some episode with Auntie. Apology. He apologized, but it was all for it. It was done because he's scared anyway. But we're gonna leave that as that. Um, and then yeah. So yeah, Pearly thing, you never know who's gonna be in. And that's why I realized like and that's why I don't want my shows. I don't want my show to be like everyone else's. I want to know who's gonna be there and what they're gonna be like, because I haven't got the time or the patience or the energy required to deal with people and this silliness and this absolute stupidity. And I realized that's what Pearl get a lot of people on our show that's just absolutely stupid, and they just want to sit there and argue and behave all crazy. People get drunk. People say stuff and then expect people not to put people. Let me warn you guys. Like anyone, listen, if you go on anyone's show, keep your mouth shut if you don't know what to say. You're not paid to be there. If you're there for clout, you're there for clout. But please just don't say nothing that people might interpret it in the wrong way. You see me, I speak my mind. And yeah, sometimes it's straightforward. There's no if no but to where I say something. I just say something. So if I'm gonna tell you to shut up, I'm gonna say shut up. Well, if that's not saying that on my platform. You know what I mean, and because I don't get them sort of people that I need to tell to shut up, because as again, everyone's paid to be there. You're paid to be there. You're paid to have proper conversations. Have your proper conversations and move on from it. Now, with these other shows, I realize these people are just doing it for clout, and then when they messed up, they want to backpedal. Don't put that out. But people's gonna put it out because it's content, and that's what you guys need to start realizing about any podcast or any podcast you come across that you might want to go on. It's all content everyone is creating. So when people are creating content, don't bother think you're gonna say something that someone's gonna find absolutely funny or hilarious or good content, and you can make loads of shorts out of it, clips out of it. They're gonna put it out because that's what they want, and you gave it to them. So why wouldn't they put it out? Of course they're gonna put it out. You can't stop them from putting it out. You should have known to keep your mouth shut while you was there. Again, you didn't keep your mouth shut while you was there. So why do you expect them not to use their content? They're gonna use it, people. You can't stop no one from using the content. Once you sign that release form, it's their content to do with it as they will. Now I'm gonna talk about yeah, Fresh and Fit podcast. I know it's like Fresh and Fit podcast. So their whole thing is cussing girls, putting girls down. Mate, listen, fair enough. The girls them that's going and it know what they're about. But what I've noticed lately is there's a lot of arguments in there where that telling people leave, get out, leave my show. Mate, really and truly, you can't be doing that because that's just a waste of time. Like, why you want to invite people just to argue with them? Like, to me, that's a gal thing. But then again, Fresh and Fit's got a little mini me in the UK. This Richard fella, King Richard as they call him. He's no bloody king, mate. The guy's a little mini me, trying to be funny. He disrespect people for no reason that makes no sense. He just do it because he think that's what he should be doing, because that's what Fresh and Fit do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying. Like, yeah. To me, he's one of the biggest clowns. He's the biggest clown in the UK doing any show. The guy's actually a clown. He's actually a big clown, mate. He's a big clown. But let's see the way he speaks to girls and all of that. Mate, this is London. This is not America. This is England. When you run into someone that you disrespect their sister, or you disrespect their cousin, the whole you and yeah, you know what I mean? The whole you and you know what I mean? You gotta be careful because you're putting yourself out there to be, you know what I'm saying. So just be careful in what you do, mate. This is not America. This is England. But you just try to be. You're a mini me. I want to say you're a mini me. You're trying to be fresh and fit mini me, and you're like a pearl mini me. You haven't got your own mind. He doesn't think for himself. This guy, so move on from him. And it's just say if people got to realize what you're doing. Be careful, bro. Just be careful. Like, be careful. Know what you're doing. If you're not a man, because I don't think you're a street brother. Definitely don't think, because the way you carry on, obviously to me, you know nothing about the street, nothing off the street. You just speak because you think it's funny. Again, me personally, I don't think you're funny, but you think you're funny, so good luck to you and your funny self, innit? You know what I mean? If you think you're funny, you're funny. That's just yeah, but to me, again, you're not funny. So see the same thing. So I think why is it? And people just like sometimes people don't understand. Stop going and people show and saying stuff like, "Don't go there. You won't put yourself in these circumstances." Or is it RTM? RTM. So I think the girl from RTM went in Pearl's podcast. I've not seen that one. And if I remember correctly, she said she left. She left after a while because she didn't agree with what was being said. Now, that's what you should do in this situation. You leave. Like, why do you want to be there if you don't agree with what's being said? Just leave. So she left, but yet still trying to make a clip of her disrespecting her. Again, you got check out RTM. Like you see like what he said about that thing. Again, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that what he said, but that's just me because you shouldn't say stuff like that out for public consumption. What you say because everyone saw that and I just thought, okay, cool. Maybe you should have thought about that before saying it that way, especially where everyone can see it. And yeah, but again, big up to the sister. She handled herself correctly and she left. If I remember right, she left because she didn't want to be there no more. So she left, which is what you should do. What you should do, you get up and get out. Now I can't remember the name of this one, but there's these two brothers, two guys, two brothers. They got a podcast, two black guys. They got a podcast. It's just funny with a sit down and read about what other people yeah, basically about people sending in funny stuff about what they do, what they think. But yeah, check that out. I can't remember the name of that, so I'm not going to speak on that much. But guys, the good news for series 2 is there going to be 12 episodes, and this is where it's get crazy. This is where I should have the print and the nuke. I'm building my own studio. So PTBMTV stands for Protect the Brand Music TV. We're gonna have our own studio. We're going live. We're gonna be going live. Not like this, you know what I mean? We're gonna have like video lives. We're gonna go crazy. We're gonna have so this way go crazy. We're gonna have loads of corn stars coming in. We're gonna have rappers coming in, comedians coming in. We're just gonna go off with it. This one is gonna be funny. So I'm gonna be shooting in my studio same time. I'm gonna be shooting in North Star Studio still because that's why I shoot North Star Studio. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely fantastic studio. If you guys don't know about it, check it out. In it, North Star Studio, it's a good place. It's a good studio. But we're gonna have 12 episodes for series 2. And we got corn stars coming through. We got rappers coming through. We got comedians coming through. We got y'all. And it's just gonna be fun, 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 fun. Go, 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 go. You know what I mean? Morphin time and all of that. Power Ranger craziness. And yes, that's what it's gonna be about, guys. It's gonna be fun. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna do some live reaction on the channel as well. So look out for that. As I said, we're putting the studio together. I should have finished it already, but reasons me, if anyone know me in real life, knowing that I'm a creative geezer. You know what I mean? I love creating stuff. So it's just sitting back and make sure I got the design right. I create the sign already, which is crazy. I saw I done that before I done anything else, but it's gonna be so good. So what these corn stars are cut coming through, with these OF girls that got coming through, that's what we're gonna create the stuff for OF and Patreon. For the OF girls we got come through, we're creating stuff for Patreon, exclusive content. It's gonna go crazy in there because I got the bodies coming through. I got the crazy girls coming through. It's just gonna be fun. So that's where you're gonna see crazy exclusive content in there. We're gonna keep it a bit calmer for the channel, for YouTube. So we're not gonna say as much. We're gonna still give you the same raw or the same raw and edited content that we've been giving you for series one. You know what I mean? But when you subscribe to the Patreons, that's when it's gonna go crazy because it's gonna be girls, you know what I mean, bearing it all, stripping it down. We're gonna be crazy talking about every and anything awesome, man. Or they're gonna turn on the twerker layer because that's one thing. Girls are gonna be turning on the twerker layer. You're gonna be going crazy in the studio. So people, make sure you tune in. I'm saying, if you come across this and you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe because I said series two is gonna be a mad thing. It's gonna be a mazza. You get what I mean? It's gonna be a mad thing. So yeah, people's always commenting and asking me about the girl that said that she liked to she our kink is man um um basically sharing bodily fluid with her, but you know what I mean, from a tap, from the tap, from the tap into her mouth. I hopefully you understand that. People always getting to me, oh, why did you let the girl sit next to you? Why didn't you tell her to shut up? Why didn't you tell her to move? Again, if you're watching my show expecting me to be sitting there cussing girls, you're gonna be watching the wrong show because that's not what it's about. Mine is about having a laugh about anything and everything that we do speak about. It's just that we do have serious conversation, but it's not a serious show. So don't watch my show expect it's gonna be super serious. That's not what it's about. It's just about me and someone. It's just about people there having a laugh in it. Cause like I love laughing. So when people are sitting there going, "Oh, this girl, this girl, that," listen, I don't care what no girl. I've heard a girl in the show where her body count over 100. I don't care. That's our business. It's not my business. I think as human beings we spend too much time being concerned about what others are doing and forgetting what we're meant to be doing. So I don't care what other people's doing. As long as it's not affecting my life, my family, I don't care. I move on from it. As long as it's affecting my niece, my nephews, my like I mean, I move on from it. I'm not gonna waste energy caring about what someone else is doing. If that's her thing, that's her thing. Who am I to judge her? Only God can judge you. So I'm not gonna judge no one. That's me. So people are saying that you should have told her to shut up, bro. I'm not telling no one to shut up. Again, that's not my place. That's not my job. If someone wants to speak about what they do, they speak about what they do. Who am I to judge them? And I think that's the problem. We want to sit there and judge other people. That we're not gonna do it, mate. It's not my problem. It's really not. It's really not my problem. What you do with your life is what you do with your life. If someone wants to judge you in it or cuss you in it in the future, again, that's a you issue. That's not my problem. I don't force no one to say anything, but as I said, I pay people to be there. So once everyone is there, just know you're there to have a conversation. So that's one of the craziest things I've heard this season. Next craziest thing I heard was it episode 4, where one girl said she was having a COVID test and she pushed something down her throat in front of her parents, and her dad looked to her in shock, and she looked to her dad only to say to her dad, "Yes, dad, I've got no gag reflex." I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Where I think it's a bit too much for me. That one that one took me by shock, but you know what I mean. I was just like, okay, cool. If that's what you want to share with your parents, share with your parents. And yeah, that's where she spoke about her body count. Her body count was kind of crazy. But again, I don't judge no one. She was a good person. She had a good vibe. She spoke up. I mean, as I said, everyone, if you're gonna invite in these shows, well, you gotta be careful. Someone ain't got a boyfriend. Cause once they got a boyfriend, man, they don't want to talk. They just want to be careful. Oh, don't say this just in case the boyfriend there. And this is what I say about girls lying. And this is where you realize certain girls just lie because you want to speak, but you don't want to speak because you got a man. But really and truly, you're not really what you're painting yourself to be. And I think that's why loves of relationship is not lasting because it's too much lies and deceptions. So you want to sit there and pretend like you're super good. You know you're not. Come on. I don't. Just be honest. And this is why relationships are not lasting because you're gonna lie to the guy. The guy's gonna lie to you. Then later on, the guy's gonna find out. Hold on, hold on. So my man beat, and all this time you trying to lie about everything. All right, cool. And that's the end of it. He's gonna get up and leave you. When he get up and leave you and kick, suddenly you start calling him all sudden a name under the sun. Oh, he's all soul. He's stupid. Oh, I can do better than him. Really and truly, man. Come on, man. If you would have been honest from the jump, that relationship, that you give him the option of making his choice. You didn't do that. So when he leaves, who can you blame but yourself? You got to take blame for it. And this is what I say about people. Just take blame for the mistakes you make and move on from it. Now, when you sit there and pretend to be a good girl, and then later on this guy found out, nah, she's not. She was lying all this time. And he get up and go, why should you be angry? You got no grounds, no reason to be upset with no one but yourself. You're the one that made this mistake. So why would you feel like you got a right to be upset with anyone but yourself? Again, this is what I'm saying. People don't want to take responsibility for what they say or what they do. So, as I said, in situations like that, people just be honest in it. Because when the guy get up and go, who's to blame but yourself? You're the only one to blame. You are actually the only person to blame because you lied to him in the beginning. So when you find out later on, he go, and then another thing. There's a lot of words that get thrown around a lot, like narcissists, biggerness, and all the thing, always cussing mans. People realize some people live in their own environment and some people live by their own rules, isn't it? So if some people live by their own rules, like why you gonna try to think that you can come along and change these people? Stop trying to train people to see life in the way that you see it. It's not gonna happen. People are gonna do what they want to do, innit? Stop trying to let people see life in the way that you want them to see it. Necessary. So I think I got called a few words, which I think, okay, cool. What's going on here? Um, by girls that I used to deal with, they choose not to deal with them no more because I found the liable situation. I've been told, you're black, you're go away, you're fat, but I don't care about none of that. I'm still gonna get up and go because if you was honest with me in the beginning, would have still carry on. And that's why I said girls want to leave south and come to north, leave north and go to south, leave east and go to west, leave west and go to east and start lying. They want to start a new life over again. Think think no one's gonna find out. London is not a big city. And especially people like me that knows a lot of people and speak to a lot of people. Sooner or later, I'm going to find out. And once you find out, you just realize people are joker. So everyone, like, what's up on the screen in a moment is Cat. That's what done my co-host for a few episodes. So like people are going to find out. And once they find out and leave you, why you gonna be upset? Why? You got no right. And I'm sick of it. Like I hear people talk all the time, look stupid, telling, oh, I don't like mans, all mans are cheaters, all mans are dogs. But bruv, let's be honest. How many of you guys are honest about everything that you do? Not one. Because I have banged man's baby mom and they go back home to their man. I have banged people's wife and they go back home to their husband. Yeah? And it's letting me think in my head, have I destroyed myself by doing all these things, which I think I have. Of course, damage to my own self by doing all this because now I realize there's no there's no trust. There's no trust me. It's crazy to trust people. Like I see people like girls phone me talking to me about their stuff. I'm a good listener. I will listen to you. My boyfriend done this, I done that. What you think I should do? Listen, don't phone me and ask me for advice. I don't know what to tell you to do. Do what you want to do. Make your own mistakes and learn from it. Make your own mistakes. Learn. I don't know what to tell you to do. But what are you doing? there's a thing, and this is a messed up. Give you an example. There's this girl that I smashed her. I banged her, innit? Smash, say smash. Like me and her bang, innit? It means smash. So we bang. We done a thing, and me and the girl done a thing, innit? And then yeah, she went back home to her boyfriend and all that, innit? I mean that nothing happened. But then one night her boyfriend must have came home late, never rang her or nothing. She broke up with him. Says she can't trust him. He's got no loyalty in him. But bro, look what you've been doing. Man been breaking your back. We've been doing this thing for a minute, like, and you want to leave him. Like, I'm thinking, raw. So that's the route you're gonna go down. That's just messed up. Another, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's one. But I'm gonna say this as well. Some girls have got a good man. Your man's good to you. You know what I mean? You guys are getting along fine. But you have that one friend, what I call a rusty friend, that have never been in a relationship. She don't want a relationship. She done all the stuff that she need to do. Now she's paying for it, and she's upset with the fact that our friend's got someone that loves and care about her. So she give her friends nothing but bad advice. This can either be saying that friend. It can be either your friend giving you bad advice about your relationship, your mom giving you bad advice about your relationship, your sister giving you bad advice about your relationship. Your dad is gonna intend to sit back and say, you know, a girl is gonna do what they're gonna do. So his job is to make sure no one is putting their hands on you and take care of you. The same things what I do. I sit back. My job to because I got sisters. So my job to do my sisters to make sure no one put their hands on my sisters. My sister's gonna make mistakes, full stop. But I'm not getting involved in the relationship in it. I'm not gonna give them advice in the relationship to let them the relationship end and then say, oh, you tell me this, tell me that. Listen, I didn't tell you nothing. I don't tell my sisters nothing. I just sit back and watch and make sure they're all right. Again, as long as no one's putting their hands on them, I don't really care, and it's not really an issue of mine. My thing is to make sure my sisters are all right. No one's putting their hands on them, and yeah, move on from it. So I say that to say, girls, stop thinking all men's are not worth nothing. All men's are this, men don't respect a woman, all of that. And I see too much in these shows and these podcasts, and I realize this whole thing about a man should tell a woman what to do, a man should tell a woman what to do. Oh, I'm not gonna listen to no man telling me what to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. It's a relationship, people. Don't get in them until don't get in them. Don't get in relationship and still expect you're gonna have the same amount of freedom that you did prior to the relationship. It's an impossibility. It's not relationship. It's a sneaky link. If you guys don't show concern about what each other is doing on a day-to-day basis, it's just a sneaky link. No, it's not a relationship. So don't lie to yourself and tell yourself you're in a relationship. If you think if your boyfriend phone you and be like, yeah, he's saying, what you up to? And you be like, nah, nothing. I'm going out with my friends later. I know I was meant to come see you, but I'm gonna do my own thing. Cool. Do you think by you saying that to him, he's not gonna do his own thing? Yeah, you got a couple brothers where I consider simp. I'll be like, oh, you mean you're going to do your own thing? You mean you're going to do your thing? You come see me? Nah, go do your own thing. Go do your own thing. You like, I am not here to make you upset. I am not here to wind you up. My job is pretty simple. You know what I mean? I am not gonna argue with you. If you want to go do your thing, go do your thing. Do your thing, baby girl. Do your thing. So that's what I say. But again, I'm saying that you got these brothers that's a straight up and down simple. They sit there and argue with a girl. Don't waste your time arguing with a female. It's pointless. You're never going to win. You're never going to win. And some people say, "Oh, that's a relationship." That's not a relationship, man. That's a joke thing. That's a joke thing. You know what I mean? It's like it's anything. If it's bad in the beginning, it's gonna be bad in the middle, and it's gonna be bad at the end. You know what I mean? So that's my advice to you. Like I've only ever been in one relationship myself, and really that ended just because the person I was with really listened to people that she shouldn't have listened to, and the bad advice gave her nothing good came from it. Innit? But it is what it is. And at the day, I didn't lose anything. I mean, to get up and move on from it. That's me. Live my life. Now, saying that, I'm not gonna say I'm Mr. Innocent. I've hurt a lot of people's feelings along this way of life I've been walking. I mean, like this real been working. But my fear is not in death, it's in living. You know what I mean? You can't really trust no one. No. It's crazy. But yeah, I've heard a lot of people, but not intentionally. I didn't do it intentionally. That's 10 minutes to go, guys. Then be end of it. But I don't hurt people's feeling intentionally. I try to be there for people and understand and be nice to people as much as I can. But it's crazy, man. Because girls, they want something I can't give them. At the moment, like emotionally, I ain't got nothing to offer you if you're not coming correct. So if you're not coming correct, don't waste your time, don't waste your energy, don't waste nothing with me. Just look at me and look at me as a waste of time, waste of space, waste of energy, and keep it moving. Because I am not gonna waste my time pretending that we're gonna be lovey dovey. I ain't got no time for it. I haven't got no time for it. And that's not me trying to say nothing. But if you come correctly, so for me, I'm a guy, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't party. You know what I'm saying? Too much of the stuff I could be doing with my time instead of drinking and partying. So yeah. So I stay in my lane, as you should say. I stay in my lane. So yeah. Again, I'm Rick 20J beat. And people, if you listen, you listen. You know the vibes. You know we're about. We're about having the fun and the laugh. Series 2 is coming up. It's gonna go crazy, everybody. So pay attention. We're gonna be going live. We're gonna be going live. We're gonna be doing, I know what I mean, got these comedy sketches that I'm working and I'm kind of writing them to start shooting as well. We got loads of them. So look out for all series of that coming up. That's gonna go off as look short comedy sketches. Listen, I've decided to just turn this channel into an entertainment channel. You know what I mean? Entertainment. So people prepare to be entertained in series 2. Prepare to be entertained for the second half of this year. Prepare to be entertained because it's gonna be going crazy. You know what I mean? Trust me, people. What I got coming, these comedy sketches are mad thing. It's nothing dry, nothing boring, nothing dead. It's all excitement. It's all craziness. It's all fun. It's all about loving yourself, appreciate yourself, going crazy. You know what I mean? It's all about energy, and what you bring. That's some new music coming as well. So I got Lord of the Rings coming. I'm gonna we're gonna do an animated video for summer. So we got that coming out as well. You know what I'm saying? We got Jays. We're gonna shoot a video for Jays. So we're gonna have that coming out as well. We're gonna shoot a video for me and Bunny made done a song. No one have heard it yet. It's called Keep. We're gonna release Keep as well. So look out for that. We got Keep coming as well. You know what I mean? We got Keep coming as well. We got a few things coming. So we got Keep coming out, and yeah, well, we got Keep coming out as well. We got yeah, people. I'm gonna release a lot of song in the second half of this year. So just keep in the it's gonna be work. Sleep is gonna be essential, but not necessary. Forget about we're not gonna sleep, people. We're gonna switch up way of life. But diet, gonna switch it up as well. Gonna hit the gym back up as well. Gonna start having fun as well. Bring that energy back, you know what I mean? Start waking up in the morning, hitting the gym up, banging them weights again. Hitting the cardio. I need to shed some weight. You know, luckily over Ramadan, I lost 8 kilos, which is an achievement. You know what I mean? Putting in there and all that's a celebration. You know what I mean? Celebration for that one. So that was a crazy one. I lost loads of weight over Ramadan. So yeah, that's not gonna stop. Gym for the second half of this year. Here I come, mate. I'm telling you. If anyone know me, they know what I used to be like. They know that I was in perfect shape. I messed that up. You know what I mean? Lockdown messed our people. We're coming back. We're going in for the kill, and we're gonna do it for a thrill. Now, when I say oh yes, that's what I'm speaking about. Yeah, I'm chilling. Oh my god, naughty. Hopefully, I can't pronounce. I can't pronounce it, but I've been chilling with these guys, group of guys, Jedi and them. If you guys ever come across chimney, I don't know why I can't say the word at the moment. But I'll bang the link down there. Check them out. If you want to have some, you guys listen to them guys. They have in-depth conversations over there. Seriously, in-depth conversation. They speak about some serious topics over there. You know what I mean? It's different from mine. But if you want to learn a thing or two about history and all them other stuff about there, about everything, everyone is welcome over there. And so you guys go check them out. Good people over there. Good vibes. You know what I mean? Yeah, you come across a couple people that goes a bit crazy, but otherwise from that, yeah, it's good. There's a few people open your eyes to, like, you realize some people in the UK that don't think they're racist as heck. Not them guys though, but I don't understand. And this is what I'm saying. When anyone is in an interracial relationship, people, you don't need to pretend. If you're white, girls, you don't need to pretend you're black to please your man. Come on, love it. Like, be yourself. Same thing, man them. If you're with a white girl, you don't need to pretend you're white because you're with a white girl. Be yourself. And I think that's what a lot of people they're losing themselves. I look at me give relationship advice, but listen, what makes a relationship work is understanding and like you remaining as the same person you was when you got in the relationship and like hopefully lost. You know what I mean? And to all the people them out there that's been in a long term relationship, you know, I hope your relationship lasts for forever, innit? But you know what I mean? I'm just saying though, if your girl still wanna give me some, I'm still gonna be it. I'm not gonna lie, people. Don't blame me for it. I didn't ask her for it, she just gave it to me. And then the smash, she had to break her back because she offered it. Friend of the nerve. Hey. But yeah, big up your thing. You know what I mean? Big up your thing, you know what I mean? But I got this rule, and it's a strange rule. If a girl has not been with her man for longer than 6 months, I don't, I personally don't think it's a relationship. Still room for me to, you know what I mean, trying to get her out of it. But another thing I would never do, I would never advise a girl to leave her man as well, because if you leave your man for me, boy, I mean, you're going to leave me for the next breath. So for that reason, I would never advise a girl to leave her man for me. So, you know what I'm saying? So I don't advise people to do the same. All right, guys, yeah, that's episode 6. Go check that out. That one was a crazy one. Ash, that was her name. I could not remember her name. Her name is Ash. Um, but yeah, people, man, stop blaming others for your mistakes you make in life. Though, most importantly, I'm gonna leave with a few words. Don't blame others for the mistake that you make in life. You make your mistake, you learn from them, and you start realizing a mistake is only a mistake if you don't learn from it. So once you learn from that mistake, it's not a mistake anymore. You learn from it. You move on from it. Again, a mistake is only a mistake if you don't learn from it. But once you learn from that mistake and you move on from it, you've done well. Don't blame others. And the only time you should look down on anyone as well is when you lend in a hand to lift them up. And I think that's what a lot of people intend to do, is to look down on a lot of people. Don't do that. The only time you should do that is when you're lending a hand to help them back up. That's when you look down on people. Otherwise, from that, love, live your life. Live your life for yourself. Live your life by the rules that you want to live your life by. Accept the consequences by the action by the actions you take. But don't blame someone else for the action that you take. That's the worst you can do. You see me, I don't blame no one else for my faults. I move on from it. But I realize friendship is not really something that's really out there like it should, because I'm more of a friend to people than people are to me. But still smile and move on from it. You don't need to be bitter. You're just gonna realize some people, they change and you see their faults many times, but you're still trying to think, no, they're cool because they do a few things. You think, yeah, they're cool. But listen, the only person you can depend on is yourself. And if you got some people around and you think they're cool, they're cool. But the only person you can really depend on is yourself. So for that reason, I'm gonna say love, live life. I appreciate those who are nice to you and good to you, and you make sure you return it back. And ladies, if you meet someone in your life and they're making you happy, don't listen to your friends. You know what I mean? Because there's nothing worse than an unsettled person with an unsettled mind with their past trauma don't want to bring it onto you. I think our Auntie Jenny said a word that was really funny. Fanny trauma. So if they got fanny trauma, yeah, because they might have a smelly one. Yeah, not a good one. I haven't come across one of them. But if that's the case and the man don't want to be with them, they're gonna tell you, oh man's a dog, oh man's ain't worth this. Other past trauma because something happened in the family, then they blame a whole race for what happened in the family, which is so crazy. Yeah, you can't do that because boy, what does that leave you as a human being? But I understand some people are damaged and so if you got a friend and you realize that they got a few things going on, speak to them about life, see what's going on in life. But then again, I'm gonna say something. Some people don't want to speak about the fact that they're damaged. They're more quick to blame everyone else for their mistake and what's going on in their life. But yeah, and because I'm thinking I don't know, the way the world is going, no one's help no one no more. I think I saw something today where a lady made herself permanently blind because she felt like she should have been born blind. And to me, that's absolutely crazy. But I felt like if someone would have spoke to her prior to that, that might have not happened. Again, if you see people got a few things going on, speak to them, see what they're doing. Listen, Rick 20JB, and I'm out, everyone. Like series 2 coming soon. Sir, thank you for listening. If you've listened, me just rambling on. Bye.